This conference will now be recorded.
So in today's session, we are going to discuss about the integration, and we will see what exactly the integration, what is the use, why should we go for integration, and what are the various scenarios or the use cases which enforce you to integrate your Salesforce application with any third-party systems or external systems, and how to do the integration. What are the various ways are available to do the integration? We see, and what kind of programming that we are going to be using for the integration, we'll see practically. Now, so first of all, you have to understand what exactly integration. What do you mean by integration generally? Anyone? What did you understood with the word integration?
Merging.
Okay. It's not basically, it's a merging.
Combining.
Both are same.
Making it a sub part of the main part, sir.
Okay.
Getting the data from the outside.
Okay. Any more thing?
It's interacting with the third-party application.
Okay. It's interacting with the third-party applications. Now, so let's see what exactly the integration, what is the use, how to implement. Now, for example, when coming to the integration, integration is nothing but providing the communication between the two disparate systems. Disparate systems means what? Different systems, different applications, different softwares, which has been built upon different programming languages, which are running on the different operating systems. Now, so when coming to the integration, integration is a process of providing the communication or establishing the communication between the two systems. What type of systems? Disparate system, different systems. Why we are going to be integrating? To exchange some data, to exchange some information, to exchange some business logics, to exchange some functionalities. So both the applications can talk to each other. Like for example, we are going discussing with our friends, with our colleagues, with our relatives, with our family members. We are having some communication with those people. We are exchanging some information. Like the similar way, whatever the way two people are communicating, okay, whatever the way two people are communicating, like the similar way, I want to provide the communication between the two different applications. For that reason, we are using integration. Integration is a process of providing the communication between the two disparate systems so that they can exchange the data, they can exchange the business logics, they can exchange the functionalities. So one application can make a request, second application can give the response. So the application 1 can give the request, application 2 can give the response. Now, in this case, we are using the help of a feature called as integrations. Now, so now here in this case, integration is a process of establishing the communication between the two disparate systems. Two disparate systems so that they can exchange the data. Data means records or business logic or functionalities. So in order to exchange the data, that means records or some business logic or some functionalities, we are going to be using integration. Now, generally where we can go with this integration, let me give you some scenarios where exactly we can go with integrations. Now, for example, agent that. For example, I'm using Amazon. Any of the e-commerce application, because every day the people are regularly interacting with this kind of websites, because to check what kind of discount they're offering, how much discount they're offering, so that the people keep on spending their time by looking into the various e-commerce websites, Amazon, Flipkart, like that. So for example, here I'm using this Amazon website in order to buy a mobile. I would like to buy a mobile because they're offering some huge discounts because of this Diwali festival. Because of the Diwali season, they're offering some huge discounts on the mobile products. So I would like to buy a mobile. So I'm using this Amazon website. Amazon.in is one of the website which has been developed by the Amazon.com organization. So we no need to visit that organization. We no need to visit that branch manually. We no need to stay in the queue. Just by sitting in our home, by using that application itself, we can select the products and we can make the payment. We can buy the product through online, so that we can save the time. We can save the money also. So I would like to buy a mobile. So that whatever the products you would like to purchase, select the products whatever you want to buy. Like for example, I would like to buy a mobile. Now, once the products has been getting selected, add them to the cart. Add to the cart. Now, so once items has been added to the cart, then I would like to buy the products. That means whatever the items I would like to buy, I have selected each and every item, and these items I have added to my cart. Once items has been added to the cart, then we can able to make the payment. So now the make the payment. Then how can we make the payment? How to make the payment? So once you click on this make payment button, then immediately it will be redirecting you to the banking application. It will be redirecting to the banking system. So how it is going to be redirecting you to the banking system? Because this Amazon application has been integrated with the payment gateways. So we are having the payment gateways are available. So now we need to buy the license of this payment gateway, and then through this payment gateway, we can able to redirect the user to that respective banking application, and they can able to make the payment through their banking account, and they can able to buy the products. So in this case, what happened? This Amazon application is internally integrated with banking system. So because banking system is different system that is maintained by that organization, that banking organization. Amazon application is maintaining by that Amazon.com organization people. So in this case, once the products has been getting selected, if the people wants to buy the product, they have to make the payment. So payment can be done through the banking systems only. So at that time, we would like to go to that banking systems. So if you want to go to the banking systems, we need to integrate our application with payment gateways. Payment gateways are used to transfer the funds from one account to another account. One account to another account, we can able to transfer that funds. That facility is available, so that we are using the help of payment gateways. So now this application is internally integrated with the payment gateways, so that as soon as once you click on that make payment button, it will be invoking the payment gateway. Payment gateway will be asking you to select that banking organization, which bank account you would like to use, either Axis Bank or ICICI or SBI, what. Depends upon the bank name which you are selected, it will go to the respective banking's login screen. So you can enter your password, and then you can able to log in into the bank application. You can transfer the funds. Once the funds has been getting transferred, it will be informing to that Amazon's application that funds has been transferred successfully. So please go ahead to prepare that order. Once the order has been prepared, that order will be allocating to the warehouse people. Warehouse people are allocating that order to the sales team. Sales team is going to be preparing that order, and they are going to be delivering the items to the respective customer's address. This is what the process is happening. In this case, two applications are interacting. One is Amazon application, second one is the banking application. So both are interacting with each other. So in this case, we are going to be using the help of integration, so that we can able to integrate one system with another systems also. Amazon application has been developed by using some different programming. Banking application has been developed by using different programming. So Amazon application is running on different operating system. Banking application is running on different operating system. Even though these two applications are disparate systems, different applications which has been developed by using different programming languages, which are running on the different platforms. That means different operating systems, which are using some different databases also. We can provide the communication between these two applications also. Now, wherever you go nowadays, we have integrations. Banking application. One banking application is integrated with another banking system. Because of that only, we can use that ICICI Bank ATM. We can withdraw the money from any bank ATM also. Why? Because all the banking applications are integrated. We can use SBI Bank ATM. We can use the SBI Bank ATM card, and we can go to that ICICI Bank ATM. We can withdraw the money. Because these applications are internally integrated, so that they can serve to the customers very efficiently. Now, in this case, all these banking applications are integrated. Whenever we are going to be reserving some movie tickets, we're using Book My Show application. They are also integrated with the payment gateways. Whenever you are reserving some travel tickets, there also it is integrating with the payment gateways. Whenever you are going to be utilizing the Paytm in order to perform the various transactions, that is also integrated with the various applications. So that here we have disparate systems are available, different applications are available. So according to the business requirement, we can able to integrate the multiple applications also. For that reason, we are using integrations. Now, let's come to our Salesforce instance. let's come to our own Salesforce instance. Then in what kind of scenarios we can do with integrations. Now, for example, let me go to my Salesforce instance. Now, for example, let's come to a general scenario. So assume that today I'm creating a lead record. I'm creating a lead record. I'm creating a lead record right now. So I will be entering some data. First name, like as some Sham, last name, some Prasad, company, some TCS, and title, the product manager, lead source, some web, industry, some banking, annual revenue, some 19 lakhs, phone number, some value, fax number, some value, email ID, some Sham @ some gmail.com, website I'm indicating gmail.com, rating value, some heart, and then I'm indicating primary yes. So I have entered some details in order to create the lead record. So now as soon as once you click on this save button, I would like to send one email notification to this particular lead person's email. Whatever the email ID the user has entered, to this email ID, I want to send one email notification. Then how can we do this one? We can use the email notification features in Salesforce. Like we can use workflows also, and we can use process builder also. Through this workflow rule, by using this process builder, we can send the email notification to the people, okay, by using a pre-existing email template. But my requirement is here. In this case, my requirement is whatever the mobile number they have entered, to that mobile number, I want to send an SMS. I want to send an SMS. Now tell me, do we have any facility to send the SMS in Salesforce? No. We don't have any SMS. Nothing but SMS options are not available in Salesforce. But we have email notifications option. Email notifications we can send through Salesforce. That possibility is available. But we can't send SMS notification because if we want to send the SMS, we need SMS gateways. That means we have to connect to the telecommunication systems. We need to connect to the telecommunication systems. How can we connect to the telecommunication systems? By using SMS gateways. So with the help of this SMS gateways, we can connect to the telecommunication systems and we can send one SMS notification to that specified mobile number with the specified subject. That means whatever the content you want to deliver, whatever the message you want to deliver, we can send that message to the respective mobile number by connecting to the telecommunication systems. So if you want to connect to the telecommunication systems, we have to use SMS gateways. Then what we can do? Do we have any SMS gateways? Yes, we have so many SMS gateways are available in the real world. Like for example, we are having an SMS gateway is available. Let me show you. We have Fast SMS. This is one of the third-party application. Okay, it's one of the third-party application in order to send some SMS notifications to the people. In order to send some SMS notifications to the people, we are going to be using this SMS fast Now, in this case, Fastly SMS is one of the web service. Basically, it's a web service that is also called as a gateway. Now, so in this case, it's a web service. We need to connect to this web service. It's a third party. It's a separate website. It's a separate organization. Fastly SMS is a separate organization. So they're having the web services through which we can able to send some SMS notifications. So whatever the mobile number to whom you want to send the SMS, what is the message you want to send, we can able to send that SMS notifications also. That facility is available. Not only sending the SMS notification to a single person, we can send some bulk SMS also over here. That facility is available. We can send that SMS notifications to that bulk SMS also. Like to multiple people, we can send the SMS notifications. And then we can able to make it schedule. That means we can able to schedule that SMS notifications also to be sent that notifications to the required people. Just we can mention that list of mobile number to whom you want to send, specify the message which you want to send. That's it. We can schedule it like us to send morning at 2 o'clock, it will be sending automatically. Like that here we can able to send that notifications also. So in this case, my requirement is what, as soon as whenever I'm creating the lead record, whatever the mobile number the user has entered, to that mobile number, I would like to send one SMS. So what needs to be done? I need to integrate my Salesforce application with this Fastly SMS application. Fastly SMS is one of the SMS gateway. That means now one of the web service. I need to connect my Salesforce application with this application so that I can able to integrate. So for that reason, we need to go with that integration processes. Now, for that one, there is a web service documentation will be available. So like when you go to the development APIs, here they will be giving some documentations also. How to send that SMS notification, how to connect to this web services, they will be giving some documentation. We have to follow those documentations in order to send that SMS notifications. Now, it will be indicating that the API documentation, to read API documentation, click here. So it will be giving the documentations over here. This is the web service name which we would like to use. This is the API web service name which we would like to use in order to integrate with this respective application so that we can able to send the SMS notifications also. Okay, they will be providing that step-by-step approach as part of this. I will show you how to do that here. I will show you how to do this one. Now, next one.
If they won't provide this document, then where we need to fetch? Is there any way?
Now, in this case, whenever if you want to integrate with any system, first of all, we have to know the process first. Okay, that organization, nothing but that application, people will provide some documentation how to integrate with that. Okay, because they're exposing some web service, through that web service only we can connect. Okay, through that web service only we can connect, so that they will be giving the documentation definitely. If there is no documentation, then we have to find out. We have to understand that existing system and we have to identify the capabilities of that system. Based on that, we have to find out an integration point. Okay, how to send that integrate, how to send the notifications also.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, in this case, we need to integrate our Salesforce with this Fastly SMS. We'll see how to integrate this Salesforce with this Fastly SMS, how to send the SMS notifications. Also, I will show you with a live example. And sometimes here, I'm going to be creating lead record. Upon creating the lead record, I have given some details, like as some flat number, okay, 110, some Satyasai apartments, some SR, city some Hyderabad, state some Telangana, postal code 50038, country some India. Okay, country some India. Now, so now after entering the data, as soon as once you click on this save button, upon click on save button, whatever the city name that have entered, okay, whatever the city name that have entered, this is It's a weather information I want to collect. I want to collect the weather information. So what is that current weather status today? What is the temperature? What is the minimum temperature? What is the maximum temperature? What is the pressure? What is that humidity? What is that the wind speed? I would like to get that information. Why? Because is whenever the people are going to be planning for any vacation for a specific place, a tourism place, first of all, they're checking for the weather information. How will be the weather for the next 1 week in that particular location? Because whenever they're planning for that weather or planning for a vacation to a specific tourism place, okay, after entering into that place, if it is completely keep on raining for the next 1 week, it's a waste of effort, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of money also. Because it's completely raining, so we can't go outside, so we can't visit those places which we have planned. So for that reason, the people are going to be looking for the weather information first. How will be the weather in that location? Okay, for the next 1 week. If the weather is comfortable, if the temperature and everything will be comfortable, then we can able to plan for that vacation. Or else, if it is showing like as it will be raining for that next 1 week, then I don't want to plan for the vacation. Okay, I will plan for after some days. So in this case, I want to know the current weather information based on the city. What is the city name that I have entered? In this city, how will be the weather? I want to cross check. I want to show that weather information in this particular application itself. Here, what I want to do is, I would like to have 2 more fields over here. I would like to have 2 more fields over here. Like what will be the temperature? What will be the temperature? Minimum temperature. And then I would like to specify the maximum temperature. Okay, I have 2 text boxes, maximum temperature. Both the values I want to place. Then how to get the temperature information? How to get that weather information? Do we have any feature in Salesforce to get the weather information? No, we don't have any weather related information in Salesforce. Then how can we get the weather information of a particular city? Now, in this case, in order to get the weather information, okay, we have to go with the weather departments. We have to go with the weather departments. Now, so in this case, to get that weather information of a particular location, we are going to be using an application called as Open Weather Map. We have an application called as Open Weather Map application. Open Weather Map is basically an organization. Okay, Weather Map is basically a organization which is going to be having almost 40,000 weather stations. They're having 40,000 weather stations are available. Through those weather stations, they are going to be collecting the weather information of almost 2 lakh cities information. 2 lakhs cities, okay, 2 lakhs cities in the entire world, not only in India, across the world, okay, 2 lakhs cities, how will be the weather? Okay, they will be collecting the weather information by using the 40,000 weather stations. 40. By using 40,000 weather stations, they are going to be collecting the weather information of 2 lakhs cities, and then they are storing that information inside this Open Weather Map application. In this Open Weather Map application, they're storing the weather information of almost 2 lakhs cities. Then, how can we get that weather information? Now let's see. In this case, they're providing a web service. If you want to get the current weather data of a particular city, not only the current weather information, historical data also we can fetch. Like as in the last 10 days, how will be the weather? Okay, the past 10 days, what was the weather? And the future, nothing but forecasting information also. Forecasting weather information also. Like as for the next 1 week, for the next 15 days, how will be the weather in that particular area? They will be collecting the complete information also. The whole information is available inside this website. So by using that 40,000 weather station, they keep on conducting the research. Based on the research, they will collect the weather information of 2 lakhs cities, and they're placing the whole information inside this website. Now, for example, I think everybody is using smartphones. In your smartphone also, you might be showing that weather information over there. What is the temperature in Hyderabad or in your current location? How it is collecting the weather information? Because that application also integrated with this kind of weather map APIs. That mobile application also integrating with this particular API, because in your mobile you don't have any such kind of device, you don't have any such kind of sensor which will be capturing the weather information. In your mobile you don't have any such kind of the sensor to capture the weather information of your area. That mobile app is internally integrating with your any of this kind of weather map APIs. It will be collecting the current weather information. It is going to be displaying inside your mobile. That's it. So whenever you are enabling the internet, automatically that application is integrating with this particular, it will make a request to this kind of open weather map application. It will collect the current weather information of that city. It will show inside your mobile. It is purely integration, nothing else. Now, so in this case, I would like to show the current weather map. So as soon as once I click on that save button, now whatever the city name I have entered, like as Hyderabad city's weather information I would like to collect. How can we collect that weather information? For that one, we can enter your city name over here. I'm entering the city name as Hyderabad, IN, India, country code. Why? Because is Hyderabad city is available in 2 countries. One is in India, second one is in Pakistan. In Pakistan also we have the city with the name Hyderabad. So simply if I'm giving Hyderabad, then which Hyderabad city's weather information what? The Hyderabad which is in India or the Hyderabad which is in Pakistan? So which Hyderabad's information you want? So that if you're having that same city name in multiple countries, just we can able to pass the country code also. So that we can able to collect that weather information as well. So now in this case, once you click on this enter button, it will collect the weather information of that Hyderabad. We can able to see this information also. Now we can able to see the weather information. It will display the weather information of that Hyderabad location. The current weather information will be like as 14 degrees centigrade. It will show that, okay, it will be showing that information also. So it will show that humidity also, the wind speed also, and then the visibility, dew point information. Okay, it will be displaying the temperatures information also. And the hourly forecasting information also will be getting visible to you over here. Now, how will be the temperature? Like so now currently it is 14 degrees here. Okay, 2 p.m. what will be the temperature? 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Current, it is keep on giving that information also to you. Now, so we are having this temperature will be getting visible to you over here. Now, so 8 days forecasting, nothing but here, the future days, like a Saturday, okay? Tomorrow, so the Saturday, so weather information will be visible to you. Maximum 15, minimum 11. And then Sunday, nothing but tomorrow's information, tomorrow's weather information. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday, next 1 week's weather information also will be getting visible. Nothing but it is purely forecasting. Forecasting information, future weather information also will be getting visible. Based on that, we can able to, okay, plan accordingly. Depends upon your application requirement. So I would like to integrate with this kind of applications to get the weather information, so that we have an API. That means there is a web service. If you want to get that weather information, we can able to collect that API documentation, current information. Now, here on API documentation, we can see that weather information. So based on the city name, we can able to collect. Based on that latitude and longitude values also we can collect that. Based on the zip code also we can collect the weather information. Now I want to collect based on city name, so that we can able to specify that. This is the web service which we have to use. Here we can able to pass the city name and your authentication code. Based on this authentication code, we can able to collect that weather information, which will be returning the result in the form of JSON format or XML format. So it is going to be returning the result in the form of JSON format. We have to pass that JSON content here. We need to pass. Now let's see. The weather information will be returning to you in the form of JSON format. JavaScript object notation. Okay, JavaScript object notation. Now, So in this case, it will be returning that response, nothing but the weather information in the form of a JSON format. So this is JSON format of response we need to parse. We'll see what exactly the concept of JSON, how to prepare the JSON format, what kind of principles are available, how to parse that JSON format of response, what are the ready-made classes given by Salesforce, we'll see. How to generate the JSON, how to parse the JSON, we'll see. For that one, we have two classes, JSON parser, JSON generator. Two classes are available. We'll see how to use those things also as part of integration. And then how can we parse this information? It is indicating that temperature, fields like temperature, minimum temperature, maximum temperature, pressure value, humidity value, wind speed, degrees, everything. The whole information will be getting written to. In this case here, we need to integrate with this respective web service. Okay, web service is nothing but what? Simple concept. Web service in the sense like as your normal method, nothing but your procedure. But the thing is, the normal procedure which we are preparing as of now, that will be accessible, okay, within your organization. But these procedures can be accessible from third-party applications also. That's a simple concept. Web service is nothing but a method, simple method, which can be consuming by a third-party application. That means another application. That's it. That is called as web service, not the different thing. We'll see how to create the web services, how to consume the web services. Both I will show as part of this integration. How to create our own web services and then how to consume other people's web services. Both I will show. So now in this case, we need to go with these documentations and then we can able to generate, we can able to send that respective information, nothing but city name. So whatever the city name that I have entered, Hyderabad, the city name I would like to pass to my web service. Then the web service is going to be collecting this city name. Based on that city name, it will collect the respective weather information. That weather information will pass to you. We have to write some code, collect that temperature information and store inside your fields. Whatever the fields that we have inside your fields, you can able to store the temperatures information, everything. Now we'll see how to do this one with a live example also. I will show you the live integration processes. Now, so now here in this case, whenever if you want to integrate with the disparate systems, because Open Weather Map is a third-party application, it's not belongs to Salesforce. It's not at all related to Salesforce. It's purely built upon PHP. It is purely built upon PHP. It's not related to Salesforce. But even though this is my need, this is my requirement, this is my client's expectation, so I need to integrate. Okay, I need to integrate my Salesforce application with this kind of applications. Sometimes, whatever the city name or whatever the postal code that I have entered, in this postal code, how many, the postal departments are available. I want to find out. I would like to find out, based on this zip code, how many postal department branches are available. I need to find out. The government branches, government postal department branches. For that one, we have a separate website has been given by the Indian Postal Department. That is called as Postal Pin Code. Postal Pin Code is a website where we can able to search for the postal department branches. Depends upon the city name, we can able to search for that postal department branches. For that one, there is a web service. This is the web service. We can specify the pin code. Based on that pin code, we can able to search for the postal department branches. In that branches, whatever the various postal department branches are available, we can find out. Like for example, I would like to pass that based on some pin code. Let me place this. Here I need to specify the pin code. I'm entering the pin code 500038. Then it will be giving the response to me. This is the response over here. Now, it will be giving that response to me. So now number of pin codes, nothing but 2 branches are available here. The found is 2. So now the status is success. These are the postal department branches. This is the first branch information up to this. Up to this is the first branch, this is the second branch information. This is the first branch information. The first branch name is Sanjeeva Reddy Nagar branch. Second branch name is Vengal Rao Nagar branch. Like that, multiple branches are available here. So these are the branches. This is one of the website given by the Indian Postal Department. It's not our own. It's not related to Salesforce. It is built by the Indian Postal Department. So now here they're indicating this whole information. Depends upon that. Depends upon that. The pin code, we can able to find out how many branches are available, their details and everything. We can able to collect that information. So in this case, we can able to find out the postal department branches. So they have implemented a web service. Just we can able to use this web service, specify the pin code. Based on the pin code, we can search. Now, so like that here, sometimes I would like to integrate my Salesforce application with this kind of web services. That means what? These are the third-party web services. These are the third-party application to which I would like to integrate. I would like to collect all the weather safe. I would like to collect all the postal department branches information based on that zip code I want to store inside my Salesforce database. Now, in this kind of situations, whenever if you want to integrate your Salesforce application with this kind of third-party systems, we are using the help of integration features. By using this integration, we can able to integrate, we can integrate the Salesforce application with some third-party systems. That means with some different disparate systems also we can make it integrated, so they can able to exchange the data, they can exchange that information, they can exchange the business logics also. Now, in this case, how can we integrate this Salesforce with some third-party applications? How to integrate the Salesforce application with the various third-party systems? How many ways are available to integrate? Whenever if you want to integrate that Salesforce with the third-party systems, we have two ways available. So in this case, whenever if you want to integrate that Salesforce application with any third-party systems, then what are the various ways are available? Ways to integrate the Salesforce with third-party systems. Or with any external systems over here. How to integrate, how many ways are available? Whenever we are integrating that Salesforce with some third-party systems, we have two ways are available. We have two ways. So we have two ways. We have two ways to integrate Salesforce with any external systems as well. Then what are those two ways? Now let's see. The first one is declarative integrations. Second one is programmatic integration. Declarative integration. Second one is programmatic integration. So now this declarative integration, declarative means what? Without using any programming, without writing any code, without using any programming languages. That means it purely no coding. Programmatic means what? With coding. With coding. By using some programming languages, we can be able to do the integration. Here now you can raise a question. Sir, for integration, will Salesforce has given some separate programming languages? No, same Apex programming we are using here also, nothing else. Here we are using same Apex programming, no change at all. Same Apex, same Visual Force, nothing different. But few different classes we will use as part of Apex programming. We are using some different classes. That's it. So in this case, we have two types of integrations are available in Salesforce. First one is declarative integration. Second one is programmatic integration. Then what exactly the declarative integration? Declarative means just by using the mouse pointers, we can able to do the integration between Salesforce to some extent. We no need to use any coding. We no need to write any code. We no need to learn any programming languages. Just with the help of some mouse pointers, we can do the integration. That facility is available. Then how can we do that? How to do that? So now here in this case, as part of this one, just we are going to be using some mouse clicks, nothing but mouse pointers. Through these mouse pointers, we are going to integrate. Then how can we do that now? Let's see. Whenever if you want to do the integration, declaratively without writing any code, we are going to be using some integration tools. Integration. These are also called as EAI tools. EAI means what? Enterprise Application Integration. Enterprise Application Integration. Enterprise Application Integration. So by using this integration tools, we can able to integrate that Salesforce application with some third-party systems. Then what integration tools are available? Okay, to integrate the Salesforce with some third-party systems. So now we can able to use the TIBCO. TIBCO is one of the integration tools. Second one, web methods. Second one, web methods. And the next one, CBR. CBR. We have Jitterbit. Jitterbit. We have NetSuite. We have Microsoft BizTalk. We have MuleSoft. MuleSoft from Salesforce. Previously, MuleSoft is a separate tool from a different organization, but recently Microsoft has acquired this MuleSoft. So MuleSoft comes under Salesforce now. Next, we have Informatica Cloud. Informatica Cloud. Like that, we have the various tools are available. We have the various integration tools are available, and by using this integration tools, we can able to integrate that Salesforce with some third-party applications. Now, so whenever if you want to integrate, whenever if you want to integrate the Salesforce with any third-party systems, then we are going to be using integration tools. Without writing any code, just by using some mouse clicks, we can able to do the integration with the help of this integration tools. Sometimes you can raise a question. I want to integrate one Salesforce organization to another Salesforce organization. Then also we can use integration tools. But instead of using integration tools, Salesforce has given a declarative mechanism that is called as Salesforce to Salesforce. Salesforce to Salesforce is a feature which has been given by Salesforce in order to integrate one Salesforce account with another Salesforce account just by using mouse clicks, so that we can able to transfer the data, from one organization to another organization. That facility is available. So now here in this case, for example, assume that I'm having my Salesforce account. Assume that Satya is one of our member. Satya is also having her own Salesforce account. Satya's Salesforce account is different, my Salesforce account is different. I'm having my applications, Satya is having her applications. I'm having my records, Satya is having her records. But now my requirement is I want to integrate my Salesforce account with Satya's Salesforce account without writing any code, without using any tool also. I don't want to use any third-party tools. Salesforce has given a feature to you. Through that feature that is called as Salesforce to Salesforce, we can integrate Salesforce organizations. One Salesforce account we can integrate with another Salesforce account also in order to exchange the data. That we are going to be discussing a live example in tomorrow's session. In tomorrow's session, I'm going to be showing that Salesforce to Salesforce live example. Practical. Now, so that here also, whenever we are going to be integrating that Salesforce with the third-party systems, we have declarative mechanism. By using this declarative features, without writing any code, just by using some mouse clicks, we can integrate the Salesforce application with some third-party organization, third-party applications. For that one, we can use some integration tools, or else for the Salesforce to Salesforce organizations, we are using Salesforce to Salesforce feature. By using this feature, we can able to integrate one Salesforce account with another Salesforce account as well.
Sir, in real experience, which tool we are going to use for the integration?
For integration, we are not using any tools. We are using the APIs, nothing but some ready-made classes given by Salesforce.
Okay.
That will becomes under programmatical integration. Okay.
Nowadays, some companies are using MuleSoft.
MuleSoft also they can use, but they have to buy the license, right?
Yeah.
That's what. It's an additional cost. It's an additional cost. They have to buy the license of MuleSoft.
I think
Okay.
Salesforce acquired MuleSoft, right, Feroz?
Right.
Recently.
Yeah, that's what I told you, right? Previously, MuleSoft is a separate third-party application, but now it is come from Salesforce because recently Salesforce has acquired that MuleSoft. Now, so now in this case, because one thing is, for example, if Salesforce is acquiring any of the tool, then they won't focus on the tool again. Okay, they won't focus on the tool again. Why? Because if they're focusing on the tool, then their actual Salesforce CRM application will be getting impacted. They won't focus on the tool. Recently, sometime before, we have two tools for the reporting purpose, Tableau and the TrickView. Okay, I think recently, almost 1 year back, okay, there were two tools are available in the market, okay, which are very popular at that time, 1 year back almost. Those are new tools. One is Tableau, second one is TrickView. But Salesforce has introduced a reporting tool that is called as Web Analytics. Web Analytics. It's purely for reporting purpose. Salesforce has introduced that. That is also called as Einstein Analytics nowadays from Salesforce. So the thought of might be Tableau is one of the competitor for the Salesforce Web Analytics. So Salesforce people has acquired that Tableau. Salesforce people has acquired the Tableau, but now there is no additional enhancements for Tableau till now, because they would like to highlight their own tool. They would like to highlight their Einstein Analytics. So to promote that, okay, they are going to be purchased. They have acquired that the Tableau, and then Tableau they're not integrated. They're not providing more enhancements over there. They won't concentrate on the Tableau much. They will concentrate on their own feature which they have introduced, like as Einstein Analytics. Like the similar way, after a few days, MuleSoft also the same. Okay, because so many people has used that MuleSoft to do the integration of Salesforce with some third-party systems. So that here Salesforce people has acquired this MuleSoft. Now, but most of the time we are going to be using the APIs which has been given by Salesforce. because don't concentrate on the tool, because the tool won't support all the modern programming languages. Tool will be having some certain limitations. But if it is a programming, there is no such limitations. Sky is the limit. No limitations for the programming. Anything, whatever you want, you can do. But in the tool, you don't have those features. Definitely, you might be facing some difficulties. There might be some showstoppers to you. There might be some blockers to you. But in the programming, there is no blockers. You can develop whatever you want. You can integrate whatever you want. Any type of application. It may be very old application also, or the modern application also, future programming applications also, we can integrate. But these tools won't support. Because whatever the tools that we have, like as TIBCO, Web Methods, CBeyond, NetSuite, MuleSoft, Informatica Cloud, these tools are going to be supporting to integrate with only few technologies nowadays. It will be supporting to integrate with only few technologies. Future technologies, future programming languages, they won't support. But if it is a programming, we can develop. We can able to do the integration with future programming languages also. That is a problem with the tools. Keep on, we need to get that latest enhancements, latest version of the tools. So to avoid that, Salesforce has given a feature called as programmatic integration. So now as part of this programmatic integration, Salesforce has given the APIs. Because Salesforce has given the APIs. So then how can we do that? API means what? Application Programming Interface. So Salesforce has given the few APIs. API means, already you know that, Application Programming Interface. Application Programming Interface. And then along with that, by using web services. By using APIs and the web services, we can do that programmatic integration. Programmatically, by writing some code, we can able to do the integration with the help of the APIs and the web services, with some third-party system. With any application, we can integrate from Salesforce. There is no limitations. There's no limitation at all. We can integrate Salesforce with AWS also. We can integrate Salesforce with some weather map application also, postal department application also. It may be SMS application also, banking systems, finance system, mainframe, SAP, Oracle, CBEL, anything, any application we can integrate. That facility is available to you. Now, so in this case, as part of this programmatical integration, Salesforce has given few APIs, and then along with that, we are going to be using the web services. We can build our own web services through which we can able to integrate that Salesforce with some third-party applications. As part of these APIs, Salesforce has given two APIs over here. First one, REST API. Second one, SOAP API. So now REST in the sense representational state transfer. Representational state transfer. And the second one, simple object access protocol. Simple object access protocol. These are the two APIs has been given by Salesforce. And then along with that, we can able to build our own custom web services. We can build custom web services also by using Apex program. Custom web services by using Apex program. Now, along with that, we have one more feature called as email services. Email services. Through email services also we can able to integrate that. Through email also we can able to integrate this Salesforce with some third-party applications. Now, so whenever we are integrating the Salesforce with some third-party applications, we can use programmatically also. Programmatical integration also we can use, that is REST API and the SOAP API. From this two, REST API is the most powerful one and which is very advanced one, which is that using in every application, even mobile applications are also using REST API. REST API is the most powerful one. Now, so each and every application will be supporting REST API nowadays. It may be banking systems, insurance system, any application. All the applications are supporting this REST API. Even mobile applications also. Every mobile application is using REST API nowadays. Now, SOAP API is a very older one. Okay, SOAP API is a very older one, and then REST implementation is very easy to implement. It is easy to implement. It is easy to parse the content also by using JSON format, which is lightweight. It is a very lightweight. We'll see how to implement that REST API, how to consume the web services, how to expose our own web services. That means how to develop our own web services. I will show you both the things practically. And then for that one, we are building our own web services. That to RESTful web services will build, and then we can use some email services also to have the integration. So in this case here, as part of this integration, we are going to be discussing REST API, SOAP API, how to build our own web services also, how to use these email services also, Salesforce to Salesforce integration, everything we'll see as part of this. As part of this course, we are going to be discussing all these concepts also, along with the JSON also, future callouts also, OAuth authentications, everything I will show you practically. Okay, these are the two types of integrations are available in Salesforce: declarative and then programmatic. How to do the declarative integration? That means one Salesforce account to another Salesforce account. How to pass the records? How to pass the records from one Salesforce account to another Salesforce account? I will show you practically in tomorrow's session. It will take minimum 2 hours. It will take minimum 2 hours. Okay, I will give you the step-by-step navigation, complete step-by-step I will document, and then I will be showing practically, and then I will show you that live example, okay, how to integrate one Salesforce account with another Salesforce account to transfer the records from one Salesforce account to another Salesforce account. We'll see practically. Okay, now, so this is just the overview of Salesforce integration functionalities, and then how to integrate we'll see from tomorrow onwards. Tomorrow we are having the session morning at 8 o'clock. Okay, morning at 8 o'clock, 8 to 10 or 10:30. Okay, because depends upon the time. Okay, depends upon that practical. It will be taking some time also. Within 2 hours, I will try to complete. It may be go up to 2.5 hours also. 8 to 10 or 8 to 10:30 will be having the session tomorrow. We'll see that live example of Salesforce to Salesforce integration without writing even a single line of code also. How to integrate Salesforce to Salesforce, we'll see practically in tomorrow's session.
Firoz, what time is the class tomorrow?
Tomorrow the session will be morning at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock India time, right?
Yes, Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. IST to 10 a.m. IST. It may extend it up to 10:30 also. I can't say.
Same meeting link?
Yes, same meeting link. Right. The today's right now, whatever the meeting link you have used for the integration session, use that same meeting link. Okay. Guys, for everyone, the session will be tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. And then integration sessions will be every Saturday evening and Sunday morning. Okay, every Saturday evening at 6 to 7:30 and Sunday morning 8 to 10 o'clock. We'll be having integration sessions. Okay, so please be available for tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, can you please upload this document?
Sure, I will do that.
Okay.